Is Justin Jefferson still the NFL's best wide receiver? Or is Jamar Chase stealing the crown? Today, we're breaking down Jefferson's standout performance against the Titans, his rivalry with Chase, and the praise he shared with a rising star in Tennessee's secondary. Stay tuned to find out what makes Jefferson unstoppable despite being the most heavily defended player in the league. Wide receiver Justin Jefferson and the Minnesota Vikings, 8-2, secured a 23-13 victory over the Tennessee Titans, 2-8 in Week 11. Despite the final score, the matchup was closer than it appeared. Following the game, Jefferson took a moment to share some encouraging words with Titans rookie cornerback Jarvis Brownlee Jr. Justin Jefferson calls Jarvis Brownlee a star. I talked to Jefferson in the game too, Brownlee said on Wednesday. He just told me, keep going, and that I'm going to be a star in this league. He just gave me all high praise. Justin Jefferson is on track for another first-team All-Pro season in 2024. In the game against the Titans, he recorded 6 receptions on 8 targets for 81 yards. So far this season, Jefferson has amassed 59 catches for 912 yards and 5 touchdowns. When matched up with Jefferson, rookie quarterback Jarvis Brownlee Jr. allowed just one 25-yard catch on a 1st and 10 play in the third quarter. Brownlee, a 5th-round pick by Tennessee, has been a bright spot in an otherwise challenging season. With injuries sidelining starting outside corners Ojarius Sneed and Chidobe Awuzie, Brownlee has stepped up, playing 478 defensive snaps. He has shown he can be a reliable depth, at the very least. Jarvis Brownlee under pressure. Quarterbacks are actively targeting the Titans' injury-plagued secondary, with mixed results. Brownlee has faced 45 targets this season, giving up 28 receptions, 62.2%, for 386 yards, and 1 touchdown in one of the NFL's top-ranked pass defenses. His allowed catch rate matches Pittsburgh Steelers' rookie standout, Beanie Bishop, and is slightly better than Sauce Gardner's, 62.9%. However, penalties have been a challenge for Brownlee, as he is tied with Detroit Lions' Carlton Davis for the second most among qualified corners with 8 flags. Brownlee acknowledged he must play a cleaner game this week on the road against the Houston Texans, 7-4, while maintaining his physicality. I just control what I can control, said Brownlee. With that being said, I have to work on putting my hands down sometimes. That can cause me to be too aggressive, but nothing's going to change. One feels a certain way when those calls happen. As a DB, you're not going to want to get called for a pie, but you have to know there's a whole lot of football yet to be played. It's about that short-term memory. The Tennessee Titans head to Houston for their Week 12 matchup. Tune in to Titans Radio's pregame coverage starting at 9 a.m. CT on Nashville's 104.5, The Zone. More news source from C.com. Jamar Chase viewed as scarier W than Justin Jefferson by some in NFL. Justin Jefferson is 144 yards behind former college teammate Jamar Chase for the NFL's receiving yardage lead after 11 weeks. With the Bengals on their bye this week, Jefferson has a chance to close the gap against the Bears on Sunday, but it would require his biggest performance of the season. Chase is having an incredible 2024 season, leading the league in all 3 major receiving categories with 73 catches, 1,056 yards, and 12 touchdowns through 11 games. His numbers have been bolstered by 2 monster outings against the Ravens, where he posted 10 catches for 193 yards and 2 touchdowns, and 11 receptions for 264 yards and 3 touchdowns, making big plays despite close losses. In discussing whether the Bengals will extend Chase this offseason, ESPN insider Jeremy Fowler dropped this interesting line in a new article. Though Justin Jefferson has been the consensus top receiver over the past 2 years, many scouts and coaches believe Chase strikes more fear in opponents because of his big play ability. Let's break it down. Jamar Chase leads the league with 4 receptions of 60 yards or more this season, all resulting in touchdowns. 3 of those explosive plays came during his 2 games against the Ravens. For comparison, no other player has more than two. And Justin Jefferson has won a 97-yard touchdown against the 49ers. Since entering the league in 2021, Jamar Chase leads all players with 12 receptions of 60 yards or more. In comparison, Justin Jefferson has just two matching Jordan Addison and half as many as KJ Osborne. However, consider this. Why were Osborne and Addison able to make those big plays? Aside from Addison's 60-yarder against the 49ers last season when Jefferson was sidelined, it's likely due to the defensive attention Jefferson consistently draws. As Kevin O'Connell highlighted this week, no player in the league faces the kind of coverage schemes designed to stop Jefferson. The thing that I just hope people understand, because I watch football around the league when we get the opportunity to, is that what he is playing against is different than what anybody else is playing against. Week in and week out, O'Connell said to Paul Allen, "We have some phenomenal receivers in our league." We do, but I just hope people understand exactly what he plays against on a week in and week out basis. I promise you folks, it's not coach speak. It's real. If you play pickup basketball, head down to the gym and have 3 out of the 5 guys on the court cover you. That's basically what people attempt to do every single week. Find new ways to do it. And Justin doesn't blink. We figure out ways and we work through it together, and he makes play after play for us when we need it. When evaluating the NFL's top receivers, the unique defensive attention Justin Jefferson faces must be part of the conversation.